Today on the channel, Adventurous Ones, on this episode of the Comic Book Review Show and the DC Week finale, we are going big, and I mean big kaiju size, because it's Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong miniseries, issues 1 and 2 in the giant size, in this, what they call the monster-sized edition. Welcome to the show. It's time we get started. Welcome back, Adventurous Ones, for a new comic book review. I'm your host, as always, the master of all multiverses, and the reason why they turned into total shitfest. Yep. I'm not sorry for it one damn bit, and you're welcome. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services. And I gotta tell you right now, we decided to close out DC Week with a banger, because this is the first encounter with the kaiju of the Monsterverse and our superhero Justice League team and all the above, because there's a lot that goes on in this first mini-series, because you already seen as my hit or miss episode and stuff, I talked about Justice League versus Kong versus Godzilla, versus Godzilla versus Kong, Volume 2, issue number 1. Now we're talking about issues 1 and 2 in this monster-sized edition that they did for the first mini-series. Now this series went on for 7 issues. There were no crossovers. There were no crossover issues to worry about and stuff. It was just a 7-part miniseries and stuff. And it was fan-frickin-tastic. And it was, I mean it, it was just awesome as hell to watch Godzilla take on Superman in the Justice League. Then Kong meeting Green Arrow in them. It was just freaking awesome stuff. Anyways. This one, it contains the first 2 issues of that miniseries, and we're going to show you all about it right now. Stick around. Alright, Adventurous Ones, here it is. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. This is the monster-sized edition, and it's issue number 1 and 2 together. And as you can see, it starts off with Clark getting ready to propose to Lois and stuff. And boom! He shows up. And it's like, what the holy... Godzilla looks terrifying. Very terrifying. Then it goes into... It says 12 hours ago. And apparently all sorts of stuff was taking place with the Justice League's arch nemesis known as the Injustice League and so on and so forth. That Titano was on the loose, making trouble, so the Flash and Superman decide to go after him and stuff to try and contain him. They take him back to Stryker's Island and so on and so forth. Drop him off there. They meet with Wonder Woman and them. And that's when Meanwhile, yeah, I would say, at the Legion of Doom. Because these guys are pretty much the Legion of Doom. And as you can see, things did not go as planned. So now they're... planning something else as well, and that's to break in Superman's Fortress of Solitude, which at this point, if bad guys are able to break into your Fortress of Solitude, it ain't exactly a fortress of anything. Meanwhile, Toyman decides to screw with something that belongs to Superman there, and boom, things take a turn for the worst. And here you can see Clark knows Bruce is here, Batman, and they're talking about how he's getting ready to propose to Lois tonight and everything else in between. And just as there's something going on and stuff. He's about ready to turn into Superman again, and his cousin contacts Bruce and says, tell him we got this. We don't need him to come. And sure enough, they go in there and they start to fight the Legion of Doom, and so on and so forth there. And because of this, something happens. They end up getting teleported out of the Fortress of Solitude. And they're like, what the hell just happened? And they don't know that the bad guys suddenly just disappeared. Well, they disappeared all right to the Monsterverse, because now they're on Skull Island. And as you can see, there's one of the skull crawlers, and there's Kong himself. Now the bad part about this is Toyman decides that we could control these monsters. We could use them to destroy the Justice League. And he's got this stone to do it. So he's literally teleported Godzilla and them out of their reality, their universe, to ours. And just as Clark is about to propose, a huge rumble happens, and the look on his face says it all. You know, he's literally like, Lois is asking, what is it? And he's going, I have to go. And she says, be careful, and I love you. And that's when he meets Godzilla. And that's where issue 1 ended. That's where issue 1 actually ends. Because I have the actual issue 1, and that's how it ends. And he says, I love you too, Lois. And just as he's facing off with Godzilla. And Godzilla can't understand him, or doesn't want to understand him, and he's telling him, nah, you can't come into Metropolis, you gotta back off. And when Godzilla won't listen, Superman decides to punch him in the face, which was a mistake, because once he does that, Godzilla takes his tail and he hits him so hard he goes through every building in Metropolis. Even these people can't believe it. They're like, Superman, what the hell hit ya? And he's like, yeah, I apologize for this. But don't worry, we got this. And the Flash shows up and is like, whoa, what the hell happened to you? And this is where the rest of the Justice League is starting to make their way back and everything. And all of a sudden, kaiju from the Monsterverse are all over the DC universe. While they're fighting Godzilla, Gotham has a bat problem, besides Batman and his family. Then there's the mammoth on frickin' Themyscira, and so on and so forth. And a giant spider in Central City is just like, damn, bro. So Batman and them are out there trying to get this done, help Metropolis and them at the same time, and so on and so forth. And when Mercy shows up, she's trying to tell Lex, there's some bad shit happening right now. And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, okay, let's go to the bunker. Like, yeah, you know what you did? You screwed up. And so on and so forth. Jimmy's trying to get Lois to safety and stuff. Hawkgirl is trying to help Superman fight Godzilla and stuff. It's just crazy nonsense. The Bat family's trying to handle the giant Bat creature in the... I keep forgetting what that thing's name is. And so on and so forth. Red Hood tries to shoot it and stuff. Cyborg is on his way there and everything. And just all hell's breaking loose. Black Canary shows up to help the Bat family. And because he shot that thing in the eye and nearly got them all killed and stuff, Batgirl slugs Red Hood right in the face, knocking him out cold. She was like, damn, bro. you screwed up bad. And now you got all this stuff going on. Batman and them are trying to handle things in Gotham. Hawkgirl and Superman are still trying to handle Godzilla. And that's when Shazam shows up. And he says, not going well, I take it. And he says, too early to tell. Be careful. He's faster than he looks. Yeah, and Godzilla, he says, that doesn't look good. Godzilla's giving him the stare down and stuff. And that's when he unleashes his atomic breath. And Superman puts out his eye beams and stuff. And they're literally fighting one another here. This is where it gets crazy. And then Shazam does the dumbest thing in the world. Lands on Godzilla's head and yells, Shazam! And literally tries to fry Godzilla's head. And to fry Godzilla. And all it did is piss him off. Superman has to come in and get Billy Batson out of the way and stuff. And that's when it happens. He literally fries Superman. To the point that when you see Superman, yeah, Billy Batson's like, oh my God, Superman. And that is where issue 2 of this miniseries ended. And I gotta tell you right now, this was the awesomest freaking series ever. I loved every moment of it. I could not get enough of it. I anticipated every single issue once I had it in my hands. I was reading it. I was like, God dang, you can't believe what the hell they're going through just to take down the kaiju. And it's like, wow. Superman nearly gets killed by Godzilla. What? And I'm like, yeah, super cool, awesome stuff. Now, let's get back. Now that we're finished showing you all about it, let's get back to the rest of this review and finish it off. What'd you think, Adventurous Ones? That was one awesome way to start this thing off. I mean, my God, Godzilla nearly kills Superman. What? You wouldn't think that would happen, right? Godzilla fried Superman. What? I'm like sitting back. I was even in shock the first time I read issue number 2, and they says Godzilla just killed Superman. He did what? I was like, oh my God. They said that big monster just killed Superman. You would not think it had happened. It happened. And Godzilla was just, I was waiting for Godzilla to give him that big old smirk like he does in Godzilla vs. Kong. That was hilarious. He gives him that big smirk like, like, sucker. Anyways, this series was awesome as hell. I loved every issue. I was enjoying how it was turning out. And the only gripe I had about the whole thing is that DC Comics decided to do multiple covers. Multiple covers. And I mean, issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They all had multiple covers for each issue. I mean, seriously. There's ones out there that now cost over $100. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Anyways, that's it for this week and comic book review, excuse me. And that's it for DC week. I hope you enjoyed it. We did the best we could with what we got and so on and so forth. And I gotta tell you right now, Next time around, I'm hoping to be a little more prepared because finances got hit pretty hard, and I was hoping to have some newer figures to unbox and review for you guys. And so I just took what I had and ran with it. So I hope you enjoyed it all week long, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss on anything we got going on in 2025. There's still more on the way. You never know what's going to happen on this channel unless you hit that bell and set it to all. And if you want to be a part of our end of the year giveaway for your chance to win a $100 gift card of your choice, okay, if you win, and if we make it to 1,000 subscribers by December 31st, then head over to that video right now and put in hashtag road to 1K and you will be entered into the giveaway. And even if we don't make it to that 1K by December 31st, we always have a plan for something else. So make sure you hit the bell, set it to all, go over to the giveaway video and take part, and make sure you put your votes in the link below to the Comic Book Community Awards .org, the CBCA.org, and vote for yours truly for Best Toy Unboxing and Review of the Year. That's right, people. We have been made a finalist nominated person, and our channel as well. So, and if you want to see us win that award for the first time ever, go there and vote for us right now. And you don't have to tell us if you voted or not. You can say you can just say, yeah, I'll go there. Or you can just say, I voted, and you're done. And you're all set. Either way, we all appreciate it as much as possible from all of you. And that's it. So until the next one, Adventurous Ones, peace out. May the Force be with all of you. Every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. And please, don't listen to stupid people out there, and don't do stupid shit that's going to get you badly hurt. 6 feet in the ground forever, alright? Use this and get home safely to your people that love and care about you the most, okay? And every chance you get, you let them know the same in return. Alright? Until then, take care. God bless to every single one of you out there. Please stay safe. We'll see you all later.